All right, let's wrap up with a little grab bag action. We got about 3 minutes. So that's 1 minute on each of these. North Florida guard Chaz Lanier, who's kind of the last guy. He's the last star in the portal. Everybody wants him. He's visiting BYU today, which is interesting. BYU this weekend. He's visiting Kentucky tomorrow, and then he's visiting Tennessee. If this gets into a bidding war for the last guy out there, who's the favorite to get him?
If it's a bidding war, it's not Tennessee, I think. I think it's
Kentucky?
BYU or Kentucky at that point. BYU apparently may have a lot of money in this, so we'll see what it comes down to. But I think Tennessee's hope is that it comes down to wanting to play in his home state, not so much going for the big money.
And do you want to get better at defense?
And developing, yeah.
Kentucky's going to be the most desperate, I think, because they need players, and they look bad because Calipari got all of that NIL money at Arkansas, so I think Kentucky's the favorite.
I'd go Kentucky as well.
You asked if it's a bidding war, then I would say Kentucky
If it's a bidding war.
is the favorite in that scenario.
And we don't know the kid, so maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But if it's about money, Kentucky is desperate, and I think they got it to throw. But at the same time, who knows? It may not come down to cash. All right, Tennessee's basketball opponents were listed this week. They got Florida, Kentucky, and Vanderbilt home and away. So you play each of those both times, each of those twice, I should say. Your home opponents this year: Alabama, Arkansas. Better get your earplugs, Jonas. They do. Arkansas comes here, much to his chagrin, I would guess. Georgia, Mississippi State, Missouri, South Carolina. On the road, Auburn, LSU, Oklahoma, Ole Miss, Texas, Texas A&M. My only takeaway here is I wanted to see Oklahoma or Texas here in Knoxville, but you don't get either of them this year. Any other thoughts from you guys?
Jonas Adu, that jumped out, obviously. Yeah. I mean, that'll be a fun one.
Calipari and Adu. And then the Alabama game is huge because they'll probably be the favorite going in.
I kind of hate Florida being the other home and home. I don't know that there's much of a rivalry there with Florida basketball right now, but that will rotate from what I understand.
At least you can beat Florida and Gainesville in basketball.
That's true.
There you go. You don't play in the swamp. And then the last question, about 30 seconds here. UT doubling the cost of student football tickets this year from $10 to $20, and then they will go to $25 next year.
Prepare to see more kids at your tailgate and not going to the game. I think that's what you can probably, especially with as many cupcake games as you have, your good non-conference game, good-ish non-conference games, neutral site. Yeah, I think that eventually, especially on 12 o'clock kicks, cupcake opponents, kids will stop going.
You'll have fewer fans, students that buy it, which opens up more tickets to sell at face value. So Tennessee ends up making a lot more money.
Yep. That's all about making money. And it's not enough that the ones who want to go. The ones who want to go are still going to go, but the ones who are on the fence, more to sell to the public.
All right. Very good. Josh, you don't get to comment. We'll wait till next week.
It's great business.
Thanks to all of our sponsors. Thanks to you for watching. We'll see you right back here next Sunday. This segment brought to you by Hearthside Bank. Very happy to welcome in a new sponsor to our show. Hearthside Bank, based in my old hometown of Middlesboro, Kentucky. This is a true hometown bank, folks. They've got locations across southeast Kentucky, across East Tennessee, now with a new full-service branch right in Farragut, here in Knoxville, in the Knoxville area. Everything you expect from a bank, but with a much friendlier, a more neighborly feel. Just walking in to one of their locations, it feels, Hearthside really sums it up, it feels like a family kind of an atmosphere, friendly, neighborly. Check them out. Go to hearthsidebank.com today. Read more about them. Visit a local location. Just walk in, say hi. Hearthside Bank. We're going to be telling you about them for the next few months ahead, and welcome them into the Sports Source family and thank them for bringing you today's show. hearthsidebank.com.